Welcome back to North Dakota Today. There is an intense battle brewing this weekend if you're looking for something to do. We're talking about the Battle of the Buns. It's an event hosted by Love Your Buns. Jared is here. He's the executive director, and we're going to learn all about Love Your Buns and the Battle of the Buns. Good morning.
Thank you. Good morning.
Yes, it's nice to have you. Okay, so a fun, quirky name. Tell us all about first Love Your Buns and then what's coming up with the battle.
Yeah. So Love Your Buns is a nonprofit organization aimed at raising awareness for young onset colorectal cancer, which is essentially under 45 at this point. Everyone who is unable to be screened for colorectal cancer, and recently it moved to 45, was 50.
Yeah.
So we started in 2018 when my wife got a tumor in her liver that was a recurrence of her colorectal cancer from 2016. And so she created this organization knowing that there's a big population of people that have no idea that this is a thing that they might need to be worried about. It happens to be on the rise all the time. Year over year, there's more young adults getting it. So it was an important cause to her. And she unfortunately passed away in October of 2021. But we feel very strongly about the mission and carrying forward her legacy. One of those things that she really wanted to do was hold unique events that brought in young adults and families and everybody, and have fun, but also learn about colorectal cancer. So hopefully we're making her proud with some of this stuff.
Oh, I know it for a fact. It's a celebration of her life and her legacy, and a beautiful idea. So thank you for coming on to share. As we know, March is Colorectal Cancer Awareness Month, and as you mentioned, the screening ages are younger and younger. It creeps up on you, a lot of times unknown, and it can be really scary. So it's great to raise the awareness. And this is just a fun, quirky way to do something like that. So tell us about what the Battle of the Buns really is, the event details, and when.
Yeah, so it is Saturday at 5 p.m. To 9 p.m. at Living Waters Lutheran Church. And the event is it's a baking competition and educational event, so it's not actually fundraising focused. We do collect some admission to come in and get some voting tickets and things. But at the event, we've got 11 different bakers and bakeries competing with 13 entries across 2 categories of sweet and savory baked goods. So sweet being, cupcakes and cookies, and savory being like some breads and cheese pies and things like that.
I don't mean to cut you off. I think we have headshots and photos of a lot of the entrants for who is joining in on the competition. So we'll kind of just be scrolling through on our screen there just for you folks at home to see who's all going to be involved.
Yeah, that's great. Yeah, so, and then amongst all that, we'll have 2 different speakers giving more information about colorectal cancer. We have Dr. John Bassett from Sanford, a gastroenterologist, and sportscaster Brian Shawn, a survivor of colorectal cancer, will also be there giving a bit of his story. So getting some exposure to this information, but having some fun and eating delicious food. Hope the weather allows us to do everything.
I know, we're all kind of like thinking, oh no, it's a first alert weather weekend. Hopefully it doesn't rain on anybody's parade. If it's safe to do so, definitely head on out. I do want to talk about what folks can expect when they come out to the event. Of course, a very serious, a very important topic, and it's great to raise that awareness. But when you get in there, I'm sure it's a family feel. Everybody's looking forward to tasting the snacks. Tell us about what it's like.
Yeah, so it's definitely family friendly. There's kids activities. It's $5 to get in. You get 5 voting tickets and 5 tasting tickets. So, and you can get more, $1 for each as you go. But there's all these different entries, and each of the entries there's probably as many 30 different baked goods that will be there. So definitely a big variety of things for people to try. And hopefully everybody's ready to eat a lot of carbs on Saturday. So, but it'll be great. We'll have music going on, in the background. It'll be a lot of fun. And also some raffle prizes.
Right, you get to go home with hopefully some drawings and some prizes, huh?
Yes, a big TV or an iPad or Apple Watch.
Great.
Trip down to Minneapolis to see Hamilton. So.
What? To the cities and to a musical?
Yep.
Incredible. It sounds like a lot of fun. Okay, one more time before we let you go, the information of where and when and how folks can get involved.
Yeah, so it's Living Waters Lutheran Church on Saturday at 5 p.m. And you can go to loveyourbunds.org to learn more about how to help out, or go to our Facebook page. Love Your Buns should be out there.
Incredible. Thank you so much for joining us this morning and sharing that information. A very upbeat, a very fun event. We know that the reason it was created is not fun, so I do understand that. You have my sympathy. Thank you so much for coming on and sharing yours and her story as well.
Appreciate it.
Yeah,
Thanks.
absolutely. Coming up on today's show, the last festival we'll be holding this weekend. We have another vendor on after the break.